Okay, so let's talk about C and C sharp for a minute. C sharp is tendons, ligaments, joints, connective tissue, truth, honesty, and it also can be a manipulation of the truth if it's too high. If somebody has C sharp that's lower than 20, they're going to get run over. They won't speak up for themselves. So you can almost know how to go in and look at someone's intention, or even how to approach them. So that's opposed to G. G is about using mineralization. These two must be balanced. C sharp is red-orange, and G is kind of a teal color. These are complementary colors. So we also see that G is the trapezius muscle, this muscle in the back here. The rectus femoris, that's in your leg. So it tells you each muscle and vertebrae that's going to be in stress if you have G too high or G too low. So you can look in general terms at your nutrition by looking at these Sono cards in terms of your nanovoice. We have a couple of printouts about this. Now, what did I tell you about if you have a high C sharp and a high C at the same time? A lot of information, a lot of ego here, a lot of evaluative thinking, and a lot of acting without thought in this C sharp. The C sharp here is too high. Now this is somebody you could lean on and they would help you and allow you to lean on them, but they would want to pay back. C is too high. So this is the second deception that we found in Bush's very, very short speech. When you see the conflict here between, I'm going to think about this and react. This C sharp is good, but I'm going to think about it. I'm going to allow people to lean on me, but it's got to be for my benefit, because you've got the blue ego here. Over here, words. I can manipulate with words. This is, red is very tall compared to think. So this person says with very little think and very little follow through. Can you guys see how these are very literal? These prints are very literal. There is about 4 or 5 times as much talk without thinking as there is follow through in this case. And look at what's missing again.
Morality.
Morality is missing again. This is his deception that came in. The deception here is that the yellow, the think, and the green are not balanced. What I am saying and thinking, I am going to only carry through about half the time. So these numbers are very literal. And he's speaking off the cuff here and not thinking about his speaking. He's either reading it and not thinking about it, or he's saying it and really not thinking about it. So let's do D and D sharp. D is liver, gallbladder, pancreas, food, McDonald's, orange. Orange and yellow are the two colors that stimulate your appetite. How many fast food restaurants do you know that are yellow and orange?
So stay away from yellow and orange.
You'll eat more if you go in there. It'll stimulate. It stimulates the liver, and the liver makes your hormones, your digestive hormones, your energy hormones. So if you love orange, and I absolutely love orange, and I absolutely have some hormones that are not doing well, digestive hormones. So orange, its balancer or reciprocal is G sharp. And we're looking at tryptophan. Tryptophan is needed for your thyroid. It's needed for sleep, puts you to sleep. Serine, if you're craving bread, you're probably craving serine because it's an amino acid. It helps make your fatty acids and is found in wheat. Some of your muscles are here. The gracilis, which keeps your hips and knees together. So we've made these mathematical correlations. We know the brain speaks math. 1 and 1 is 2. So and 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. If we have 2 of those pieces, we can figure out the third, and we can figure out what's the matter with people. So let's look at one. I think we have time to look at one that deals with the note of D. D and D sharp together with nothing else, you got a manipulator. A manipulator of you personally. A manipulator of your emotions, of your reputation. There's a lot of energy in D and D sharp. Either they have been manipulated or they are a manipulator. And this is when he's making his statements about how good foreign aid is for us. Do you find that a little weird?
Mm-hmm.
And what's missing?
Morality.
Morality.
Again.
Missing G and G sharp, how we're going to get this into physical fruition. Missing F and F sharp, planning and carrying out the plans. Look at how low the words are. Not a lot of faith in the words he's speaking. The faith comes from evaluating the words and the mental aspects of it. Is he going to carry it out? Not likely. But it's good for your image. He says we cannot abandon our commitment. Well, how can you pay your bills if the checkbook is dry? You have to abandon your commitment and do something else if there's no money to give.